Hi Aries, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Aries, let's see what's the message here for you today. And Aries, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back all my subscribers and welcome in newcomers. So Aries, Three of Swords. Oh, somebody is really hurting, feeling the lack of love, feeling they lost their soulmate, feeling dropped. Yeah, feeling that very, very stuck. Okay. All right. Aries, somebody is feeling like all those mind games they played, they lost. Right? So somebody's feeling like they should not have done what they did, all those games or mind games or whatever they did with their person. Eventually, they are sitting here with a broken heart, feeling they lost out on a cup of love, they've lost out on a soulmate, they feel this connection is over, they've been dropped, their person is not messaging them, not talking to them, has their sword up, ended things with them probably. Wow. Actually, Aries, I'll be honest with you. I did another love bite for you earlier, and it was the message from the other person. This is more about the person whose heart is broken after breaking that person's heart, and the other one was from the other person's perspective. But it was as clear as this, to say it very mildly. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to post it or not, but if you guys say I will, let me just see what happens here, then we'll see accordingly. Alright, so before I start clarifying these cards, Aries, let's start with your dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other, what that would be, and then I'm going to clarify these. Aries and their person spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Thank you. Let's take a few more Aries from another deck. Aries and their person, thank you. And just a few more Aries from a third deck as well. Aries and their person. Aries and their person spirit. I was really hoping if I do it again, maybe a nicer message will come out. But it's just coming out from the other person's perspective now. Okay, so the first one says, I only want two things in life. Everything that makes you happy and nothing that makes you suffer. I love you always and forever. You just would not understand what I'm going through. Most days, I don't even understand. A part of me died when I let you go. I'm damaged and I'm not deserving of your love. My pride and ego led us astray. I missed out on something so good. The next person you allow into your life is lucky. I wish you can understand that this was a difficult decision for me. In fact, I still struggle with it. Hurting you was not the plan. No matter how hard this journey has been, loving you is still the best thing that's ever happened to me. I know you think you broke me, but don't give yourself so much credit. I'm not porcelain. I might have a few cracks, but I let the light in and I allowed it to shine back into this world. Don't worry about fixing me so much, as you should worry about fixing yourself. Enough of divine timing already. You want to be with me and I want to be with you. Why can't we get our shit together now? I'm healing from deep trauma after losing you in the physical world. On reflection, I realized my inability to put myself first let me down. But as you're my mirror, I feel I ultimately let you down. I'm so sorry I couldn't be there for you when you needed me the most. I didn't know how to make myself a priority, and in not doing so, I lost the biggest part of me, you. I'm so proud of you, my love. You inspire me to be a better person. I'm working on myself, and I hope that I can inspire you too. Yeah, this is very much in tandem with the other reading I did for you, Aries. That was the other person. Now this is the other person. Okay, so let's start the reading. I'm going to first take another angel blessing card for you. I think I'll post that as a part 1 and a part 2. It's okay, so all right. My angels, what do you have for my Aries animals? I don't know what this card means, Aries. It just could be that maybe your spirit guides can help you, or maybe somebody needs just some nurturing and healing, and I guess your pets could be a big relief to you right now. I don't know. Okay, Spirit, tell me, what's this heartbreak all about? What's the Three of Swords? What's the Three of Swords? You know, I'm just seeing or reading these messages, I'm feeling sad suddenly. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords? Oh, see, somebody is feeling very, very insecure. They feel they lost out on their right to step up or do right. Maybe this person at one point was maybe busy chasing their money or finances. Nothing's really made them happy. In fact, they are sitting here with a broken heart because they lost out on a big cup of love. Yeah, they always loved the other person, right? But they never showed it. They never told that person. King of Cups in reverse to the King of Cups in reverse to the Queen of Cups upright. So they feel that because they never showed their love to their person, and now their person who they do have love for, who they do see as an equal counterpart, is also now holding back their cup of love, has put a lid on that cup of love and no longer offering it to them. This person feels that they really messed up on a soulmate connection, like bad memories have been created, soulmate connection ended. Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups in reverse. Ended. I just said that. This person is going through the dark night of the soul, realizing what they've lost. Ten of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse. I think this person was waiting, hoping that sooner or later, this whatever bad stuff happened can be dropped. Whatever toxicity one or both people created in this connection can be released. They didn't take action though. I think this person just kept hanging in there, waiting that sooner or later, with time, you know what, I'm sure I'll just, later on maybe just go and give them a little apology or something, or say hi, hello, and that's fine. I'm sure they'll still choose me. But that Wheel of Fortune never moved. Now things are stuck, nothing is moving. So, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Spirit. Now they're feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold. I think this person took too long and they took it for granted. They took it for granted that, yeah, you know what, let me just give it a little time. Time heals everything. But this time round, time hasn't moved at all. In fact, now this person is feeling abandoned, lost, left behind. Their person hasn't messaged. Their person hasn't, offered them any kind of indication that they want a commitment with them. Now they are worried that they've lost out on a very stable long-term partnership or a commitment. This person is going through a tower. They're going through a tower because the other person this time round has surprised them by going totally silent on them, and now it's making them feel rejected. They are realizing that the other person means business this time. They have their sword up. They're not going to kind of just give in now. They've totally ended this connection. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, you want to say something? Queen of Swords says, yeah, I've taken the higher ground this time, Omkaratarot. I'm totally blocking this connection. According to me, this is over and out. Death. Death card. What's the Death card? Death card. Queen of Swords again. Queen Queen of Swords says, listen, I don't want to spend the rest of my life, just feeling sad and lonely and bad and wondering why things never worked out. You know what? Yes, you're right. I have got my sword up. Second time, the Queen of Swords. I'm kind of making choices and directions for my own life, and I'm moving towards happiness. I want happiness. I want light. I want sunshine. And it was like one of these cards said, what was it? This one, right? I know you think you broke me, but don't give yourself so much credit. I may have a few cracks, but I allowed the light in and allowed it to shine back into the world. So I think this Queen of Swords is becoming sunshine themselves and saying, I'm not going to deal with anyone who's not going to do right by me. This particular connection is just full of complications. There's just too much upheaval, too much complication. It just keeps going backwards instead of going towards happiness and peace. And now the love is lost. The love is lost. The other person is now, this is the other person, I think. They are so disappointed. They're going through a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. I think now they've recognized this connection now. They've recognized that this is my Two of Cups. And I had the Two of Cups all along and I discarded it. I didn't accept it. They feel that person is happier, gone off, has their guard up now. Anything else, Spirit? Why are the Five of Swords in reverse? Why is this the overall energy? Five of Swords in reverse. Because they don't know how to make things work. They feel blocked now by this Queen of Swords, I feel. Somebody's feeling that person has got their power back. They don't know how to make it work anymore. They feel they've lost out. They've lost out on a foundation of which could have grown to a happily ever after. Somebody here is feeling rather hopeless. They feel they lost out on their biggest wish. There's no more commitment. They are seen as a player, and their person does not want them back, does not see any future or fertility or growth or abundance with them. They do want to return, but I think this person took it for granted, or they took too long. They were just overly patient and thinking, sooner or later things will heal by themselves, not realizing that this time round the other person just gave up. Exhausted, tired, giving up. So that's the message for this reading. That's all I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Aries.